Hello everyone! In this video, I will be sharing with you all things I know at 25 that I did not know at 15. I just needed an intro because I was kind of editing this and I realized that I don't introduce it at all, and I didn't like that, so I made this introduction. My forehead is truly a horrid sight right now, and honestly, I wouldn't mind the breakout I have on my forehead, except every time I watch this video, even while editing, it will piss me off. It will piss me off so bad. And it's like, I don't necessarily care about acne anymore. It's just that I am so insecure about other people being aware that I have acne, because when I had super bad acne, I was so used to people just making willy-nilly comments about it, even strangers, and it's like so uncalled for. It's so unnecessary, and it's like, while I know I wouldn't do that, I know there are people who would, and it is a point of insecurity for me. Yeah, I got interrupted. I'm always getting interrupted. Anyway, acne aside, one thing I know at 25, almost 25, but I don't imagine changing in the few days leading up to being 25, is that I almost exclusively drink hot water. This would have been unimaginable to me at 15 years old, but is now incredibly important to who I am as a person. Not only do I drink hot water, I'm also one of the people who own a water bottle and use it throughout the day and not just for school. At 15, I thought people like that were crazy. I thought it was overhyped, but now I'm hydrated. I'm drinking water. This keeps my water hot throughout the day. Life is great. All right, here's another piece of knowledge that 15-year-old me hasn't unlocked yet. I hate sleeping late. I hate sleeping late. When I was 15, I thought sleeping at 11:30 p.m. was sleeping late. No, last night I went to sleep at 2:30. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It makes me feel like I have no self-control. I get an awful night's sleep. I can't wake up the following day. The following day is pretty much awful and ruined, and I get such awful brain fog, and everything sucks the following day pretty much, basically. And then it's an endless cycle of having awful nights of sleep and then having awful days and awful mornings. It's not fun. It's time to cut my nails. I have in my phone set up a reminder that goes off every 2 weeks to cut my nails. And that is because otherwise I will genuinely forget and keep putting it off. And the thing is, I hate when my nails grow past the nail bed or whatever, because it is such a sensory nightmare for me. But then I keep putting it off because I'm like, they're not as long as they could be, until they start irritating me so bad that I literally rip them off. So yeah, I've set a reminder in my phone to do it. And I feel like an adult, which I feel like it might be a little bit backwards, because I feel like maybe adults don't need a reminder that they should cut their nails, or when the best time for them to cut their nails is. Maybe they just know it intrinsically. But I trial and errored it for about 1.5 years before I landed on 2 weeks being the perfect time frame for letting my nails grow to cut them, so that I'm not doing it too frequently, because honestly I kind of hate cutting my nails, especially too often. So 2 weeks is the perfect sweet spot for me, and I'm gonna go cut my nails. Actually, I think I have to go drink my morning chai right now because it's ready. Hey, that's another thing, actually. I didn't drink chai so often when I was 15 years old, but now I do love it. I love it in the mornings as breakfast. 2 in 1, let's go. At 15 years old, I never put much thought into poetry. I thought it was convoluted, it was boring, it was totally of zero interest to me. The older I got, the more it drew me in. Little did I know at 15 that poetry, specifically prose poetry, would be where my interests lie as an adult. I love reading prose poetry. I love writing prose poetry. This entire notebook is filled with prose. and creative writing, all sorts of stuff. It's different than journaling. It's very cathartic because a part of me really craves this sort of purple prose, writing with purple prose and pretentious wording and such, if you will. It allows me a vulnerability that other forms of writing for me don't allow, and it allows me to safeguard my feelings at the same time. It's like a shield and vulnerability mixed in one, if that makes sense to anyone. But I enjoy it. It's very fun to explore, both as a reader and as a writer. Happy birthday to me. It's not a big deal if others forget. Happy birthday to me. It's not going to change that I was born today several years ago. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. So, unless of course they're like immediate family and I'm like, why? There's no logical reason you don't know my birthday. It's been happening every single year. Then I don't care anymore. I feel like up until last year, actually, I was a little bit bitter and I was like, if you don't wish me happy birthday, I'm not going to wish you happy birthday. But then I was like, it's okay though, you know, maybe other people don't put as much stock into birthdays as I do. Maybe other people don't care to remember birthdays as I do. Maybe it's not as big of a deal to other people as it is to me. There's lots of reasons. Maybe people just don't wish other people happy birthday just because, yada, yada, yada. And it's okay. It's okay. And that's what maturing is, I suppose. Realizing that you don't have to stop wishing other people happy birthday just because they no longer wish you. It brings me joy to wish other people happy birthday. So to be honest, it's like a 2-in-1. They know that I remember their birthday and I feel a little better. I feel a little bit of a joy in me because I'm like, oh my gosh, hopefully I made their day by wishing them happy birthday. Unless they secretly hate me and they're like, oh, this bitch here to wish me happy birthday. Like, oh. And I'm one of those annoying people who tries to wish people at 12 in the morning as soon as it hits their day. So it's always funny when I'm like, imagine if this person hates me and they're secretly like, oh my gosh, she's again one of the first, if not the first person to wish me happy birthday again, day freaking ruined. Which I don't think there's anyone who hates me, but if there was, I think that'd be a little funny. I'm sorry for ruining your day, but maybe if you hate me, you should make it more obvious that you hate me and don't want me to wish you happy birthday. I didn't really enjoy doing chores until I was a senior in college. Before then, I had other people telling me to do chores. I had other people interfering while I was trying to do chores, or I had other people expecting me to do chores at the same time as them. In senior year, my roommate was pretty much never in the room, so I had the room mostly to myself, so I would do the chores by myself whenever I wanted, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Beforehand, and I think this is common for many people, we don't like being told to do things, specifically like cleaning or cleaning. I hate, even to this day, being told to do any sort of chore. But when I choose to do chores by myself, I find them to be really relaxing and fun and stress relieving. I just hate when other people tell me to do chores, or when I'm in the middle of doing a chore and they tell me to do something else, or if I'm done with the chore and they're like, okay, now let's do this other thing. I will do the chores at my own time. Just leave me to do them by myself, please and thank you. 15-year-old me would have never, ever expected me to love doing chores so much. Not even 19-year-old me would have, but I love it. I love it so much. And folding clothes is one of my favorite. You're in the dryer right now, by the way. I am doing laundry. I'm folding clothes, and I don't have anywhere else to put you, so. I love waking up early so much. I am also just incredibly bad at it because I'm also incredibly bad at sleeping early these days. And then I just never want to get out of bed, and I have to force myself out of bed. It's a very big issue. Okay, I'll tell you a couple things while sitting here that I can't really incorporate into my daily life. First and foremost, you do not magically start feeling like an adult at 18 or at 19 or 20 or 21 or 22 or 23 or 24 or 25 for that matter, 26. I don't know, maybe that'll be the magic year. I'll give you an update in the future if I remember. However, word on the street is you never really start feeling like an adult ever. You just live like one because you are now one. But I don't know. I don't know. You cannot trick yourself into being an extrovert. I tried that in college. It did not work. I tried to fake it till I make it. It did not work. All that got me was a less than stellar social life. All that got me was a panic attack during a club meeting that I tried to join in the club. It did not go well. And then a less than stellar social life, because that experience was truly so traumatic and put me off from ever trying to join a club ever again, which I do truly regret and wish I had kind of just moved past it. But the following year was when COVID hit and everything was online, and then the next few years it just didn't work out. So don't try to fake it till you make it in terms of extrovertness. I don't know, maybe you have it in you. I do not have it in me. Maybe you're stronger than me. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Genuinely did not work for me. I got interrupted. Okay. What did I last say? You can't fake it till you make it with being an extrovert in most cases. In my case, that didn't happen. If it does for you, I'm happy for you. Most of my interests have stayed the same. Literally have stayed the same. Everyone around me told me, oh, you'll grow out of this, or you'll grow out of that. This is just a phase, that's just a phase. You're gonna forget about it, you're gonna regret it. No. I still read fan fiction. I still watch anime. I still read. I still listen to K-pop. In fact, I'm more invested in these things than when I was younger. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Not me. I'm just having fun still. Even more fun than I was back then, because now I also know that I don't need to hide my interests. Everyone grows up, right? Most people grow out of their phase of making fun of other people for what they're interested in. I guess some people don't, but don't concern yourself with those people, okay? Vast majority of people, they do not give a gaff about what your interests are, what your hobbies are, etc., etc. Like they don't care. They're not as judgy outside of school, and if they still are, they are the ones who need the reality check. I actually find flossing to be very enjoyable and therapeutic. It's very fun. However, there is such a thing as overdoing it. Yeah, you don't do it and it's an issue, and you do it too much, it's an issue. But it is fun. Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't floss as often as I should have, but then I grew older and I was like, you know what? This is so fun, actually. It's part of my downtime. It's so fun. My anger issues did get worse. However, you lose some, you win some, because I no longer make jokes at my own expense. And that's a big deal. They are not correlated. Imagine if they were. Imagine if the more self-deprecating jokes I made, the less angry I was. But no, that's not it. I just wanted to have a you win some, you lose some situation here. But they're not correlated. If they were, that would be genuinely insane. But I can't make self-deprecating jokes anymore because I genuinely feel so guilty about it. I feel so bad about it. Like when I was in high school and a good chunk of college as well, it used to come so naturally to me. It was like my constant state of being. But now I struggle to make those self-deprecating jokes. First of all, they're not even funny anymore. Not in the way it used to be. Were they ever even funny? I don't know. I don't laugh at them. No one laughs at them. I have definitely grown more sensitive. So I can't play off of other people like insulting me to be even more self-deprecating, you know? And I do feel bad about being self-deprecating or mean to myself. Like I can't make jokes. I can't make self-deprecating jokes anymore. I can't make jokes at my own expense. I feel like those are two very different things. However, I cannot be intentionally putting myself down for no reason, just for giggles. I feel like I said giggles very, very weirdly. I cannot be putting myself down on purpose, intentionally, for giggles anymore, to make myself laugh or to make other people laugh. That is all. If you watched this far, thank you so much. I really, really, really freaking appreciate it. But I will see you all next time. Be kind, be smart, and stay safe, everyone. Bye.